A question I always wanted to know is how in the world is the Chum Bucket still in business, yet they don't make a profit and no one ever comes into Plankton's business? It's crazy. And so I started looking and I said, all right, I said, he's not a startup, which takes a lot of investment capital and, he might bleed money for a few years because, when we see the Chum Bucket, it's already there. It's already functional. It has chairs and tables and everything else. It's operational. It's up and running. Then also as well is that the Chum Bucket doesn't make a profit, which is usually the main goal of a business, to profit, especially when it comes to fast food. And there is no product that the Chum Bucket has that people want, because usually for any business, it's the product that sells, it's the product that makes the money, and the Chum Bucket doesn't have a product. So it's not a startup, it doesn't have a product, and the product that it does have, nobody wants and nobody eats it. Because obviously in the show, we've seen that chum is killing people. And then also too, is that usually a company like Amazon would not post its revenues or its profits or anything, because it keeps taking those profits and reinvesting them. But as we see, Plankton barely ever has a customer. Barely ever. And the rare times that he did, his wife Karen paid somebody to eat at the Chum Bucket. So the question begs again, how is the Chum Bucket surviving? Because as we see, Mr. Krabs, who's right across the street, has all the customers, has a product of the Krabby Patty that people love. The restaurant always has something crazy going on in there, but the Chum Bucket seems to be like the sad and lonely stepchild. No one comes in, no one visits, but yet somehow Plankton has money to attack crabs, get other giant robots to go into the Krusty Krab. He even got into a laser battle with Mr. Krabs in one episode. So where is this money coming from? And the only thing I can deduce is that the rare times when Plankton does have a customer, he just uses that small amount of money to somehow reinvest. Because even the guy Nate who paid him, he only got Plankton only got a few dollars from that. Then there was a time where he turned the Chum Bucket into a Roman Coliseum, so some people was forced to buy his stuff. So maybe with that money, he took it and reinvested it in weaponry just in case him and Mr. Krabs get into another battle. But what do you think? How is the Chum Bucket still surviving all these years without making a penny? Is it something I'm missing? Or is it just cartoon logic? Let me know.